Today, we're going to get a little bit practical. So this is really for you if you're looking to create a spiritual lifestyle that includes marrying your income, your business, your livelihood with your spiritual path and your spiritual outlets. That's what I've chosen to do with my life. It's just non-negotiable for me now. Everything has got to line up. And one of the most important ways that we bring everything together is through our community and building our community. What do I mean by community building? By community building, I do not mean marketing and advertising and promotion, although there certainly is an intersection there between all of those things. But community building, it's sharing your message and letting the right people show up to hear your message. Now, I don't care what your spiritual outlet is, whether you're a healer or a reader or a counselor or a yoga instructor or anything. You can have this spiritual lifestyle and you can put it in whatever package you want. Whatever, I recommend you choose whatever is most fun for you. But you have a message and you have a spiritual message. And here's the thing, our spiritual messages are all basically the same. We're all saying the same thing. But like your work is done in whatever package suits you, the message comes to you in your own unique package, in your own unique way, through your own unique lens and perception. And guess what? That unique way of receiving and then sharing that message is critical. Okay, we need you out there sharing the divine message in the way that you receive it and the way that you will deliver it. Because people are going to find you and they're going to hook in with the way that you deliver the message and they're really going to hear it. Even if they've heard it 15 times before from 15 different people, it didn't land, it didn't click. When they hear the truth from you, it's going to click in for them. So community building can be really scary for people. I get it. So I recommend you start where you shine. What does community building look like? It means putting yourself out there and sharing your message. How do you do that? Let me tell you, the way I do it, I do live videos. I do blog posts. I love social media. I love to be out on social media and chatting with people and connecting with people. But there's any number of ways that you can do this. And the way that you do this is where you feel like you step in and shine. And I've got news for you. That's going to change over time. So keep following your impulses. Keep following how you want to put it out there. One thing that I will tell you is if you're new to sharing your message, which is the bridge to your community, something that's really normal is a massive vulnerability hangover. I remember when I first started sharing the stuff that I was getting from Spirit, I would put it out there, I'd be knocked out on my butt for like hours because it was like, oh my God, you're sharing your authenticity. You're sharing who you are deep, deep down. And that can be a really scary thing. And that's what prevents a lot of people from stepping up and going ahead and sharing and being authentically who they are out in the public eye, because we don't like criticism. We don't like to be called nuts or crazy or lazy, and that stuff, it will come up, but not like you think it will. If you have the courage to step out and put your message out there, put your voice out there, even if you feel like you're not saying anything original, you're not. None of us are. We're giving you spiritual truth, but it's got to come from you. It's got to come from your filter, your perception. That is so important. It really is so important. The advice I can give to you is, because vulnerability is a tough one to get through when you're really digging into that authenticity. It's like, how do I share this and be kind of okay with myself and feel like other people who I care about are okay? Really bring it back to, we talked about sacred space last week. Sacred space, give yourself that space, almost like recuperation time or preparation time before you share your authentic message, before you share your spiritual message and your spiritual truth the way that you receive it. And come back to mindset. Always come back to self first, and then throw it out, and then back to self, and then throw it out, and then back to self. And the other thing I like to remind myself is, set, forget, post, forget. Do your best not to think about how the post has landed, how many people have seen your post, how many people have liked it, how many people have, whatever that is. We all get caught in that sometimes because we're trying to figure out how to measure how it's landing, how we're doing. But I recommend that you do your best to just bring it back to self and just try and forget about it, and trust, have faith that whoever needs that message from your particular filter at that particular time is going to find it when they need to find it. Maybe they'll find it today, maybe next week, maybe they'll find it 3 years from now. Not up to you, up to Divine Spirit. Community building, okay? It's not marketing and promotion. It's your voice. It's putting your message out there and letting the community come to you. It gets to grow slowly and organically over time, so don't fret. Your job is to deliver the message that the divine is giving you to deliver. Okay? All right. Love you to death. See you soon.